noticing you got a little beard going.
I've never grown facial hair.
You should. You should grow it out.
I'm thinking about growing it out. I went to New York and I didn't bring a razor, and I just didn't have time to go to the grocery store to grab one. And
there's no time to waste for the fam.
And I didn't think there'd be as many people who recognized me at the con as there was. So I was a little embarrassed by the last day because I'm like looking pretty scruffy.
I look like crap.
I've just been digging through comic boxes sick all weekend. So come over here and let me take a picture with you.
Leave me alone.
Shout out to all my peeps who went to the booth, Silver Age Comics, and said hi. I appreciate you. And you know what? What we're doing right now is viewer comments. But I'm a little sick, Ryan.
Sound pretty bad.
So congested.
You sound like shit.
I'm going to have you take over.
Oh.
I want you to do most of the reading. Help me out.
I love reading.
But before they do that, they should like and subscribe because we've been growing like crazy.
We need a new word for crazy.
Yeah?
Yes. I can't think of any words because I'm not a word inventor, but we need a new word for crazy because that's how much crazier than crazy our growth has been.
I got our month-end review last month and we went up 1,500 subs. And we ended September with like right around 4,800 subs. And when I'm filming this today, and today's like the first week of October,
right?
We've already grown like 700 subs. So we have gone up more than half of what we grew last month in the first week of October.
Where are you people even coming from?
It is awesome. What we need to do is welcome them to the podcast.
We love you.
Yeah, we do. We love you. Thank you. Welcome. We do appreciate you. And make sure to hit that notification bell, that subscribe button. We want to make sure that you're getting our content because we're making it all the time for you.
Out into the ether. That's what everyone always says, right? The ether.
The ether, the internets.
We do these videos every so often, though, where we go through old comments off of the previous videos that are on the channel. Kind of discuss.
Why don't we do that?
There's a lot of goodness in there that we got to extricate. We're starting right now.
Let's do it, baby. Make it happen, Captain.
This first comment is from our friend Kyle Carson.
Kyle's a homie. Thanks for all your support, Kyle.
He is a homie. Holding it down. Another really fun video. Thanks for all your work, guys. By the way, this was referring to the 3-person unboxing video that we did with you, me, and your Faja.
Oh,
over
yeah.
Here. Yes.
My father, GTFO.
A long time ago.
You know what? We got to have him on the podcast. That was a reoccurring request at New York City Comic Con. They're like, oh, I love the videos you do with Russ.
People
CBSI.
love your dad.
Yeah. It's because he's a very lovable guy.
He is.
He's awesome. He's like my best friend, you know?
Pretty cool.
Talk to him every day.
I don't. I need to.
He's a really good guy. And he's actually mentioned, he's like, hey, are we recording this week at all? Just like everybody's like, let's do it. Yeah, man, but I can't breathe. So like I want to get these podcasts out and we're going to record a little bit later after I recover.
Breathing is secondary. Vertigo Comics rules. Luis knows what's up. Unfortunately, I only have like 4.
Ooh.
Maybe I need to change that. What's a couple of your favorite Vertigo series?
Is that the same commenter?
Mm-hmm. This is all from Kyle.
Carson. Oh, very good. Sandman is amazing.
Of course. That almost doesn't count because that should be read anyway, regardless.
And, you know,
says the guy who hasn't read Sandman yet.
Right. Hellblazer is Vertigo as
right.
well.
That is Vertigo.
I think that's like the only Vertigo I've read. But my
Why
dad
the Last
has.
Man?
Oh, Why the Last Man? Of course.
Right.
Of course. I got into Why the Last Man way later.
Yeah, me too. We got in about the same time.
Yep. That was really good.
It's one of the first things I gave you. I gave you Why the Last Man.
You did. And Aaron's actually reading through Why the Last Man.
I never did finish it.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, it gets really good. And I think that may be a breakdown discussion.
Yeah.
It's going to be a movie or a Netflix show.
It needs to be.
It's like for months that it's been talked about.
Shia LaBeouf was attached at one point, and I'm glad that never happened because
he can't.
He's a character.
He cannot step even in the vicinity of the comic book industry after what he did.
No, I hope not.
Good suggestions. What else we got?
Ooh.
Bear with me. I'm drinking water. Guys.
Healthiness. It's important. Water always helps.
I'm all about that seltzer life.
This one, our next comment, from Comics Misexplained. This was on the video we did.
It's a great username.
Comics Misexplained. I hope there's videos on his channel about just explaining comics
This
wrong.
is Superman. He's in the Marvel universe.
This is Super
he shoots
Spider.
webs out of his hands. And
that needs to be a thing.
I know that'd be pretty good. We can do a breakdown video, just
wrong,
the whole thing,
entirely wrong.
It's like a really ratty comic. This near mint book.
That's terrible.
No, we would never do that. But you know what is on the plate? Slav sent me a message yesterday and said, "Hey Tom, we almost have enough for a bloopers reel."
Oh, I saw that. We've been saving them.
I got to ask the audience right now. Here's the question for the video. I have to ask the community right now. Put in your answers in the comment section below. Would you like to see a bloopers reel? Because if you would, Slav's going to see your comments and he'll do it.
I want to, Slav, if you're watching. And if my comments mean anything.
It does.
I want to see it.
But I want to see the community's comments.
Speaking of Slav, this is about him because it's kind of in relation to our Rose City Comic Con video that we all did. We took a road trip down
We
there
had so much fun, man.
about a month ago now.
I
Yep.
didn't even get sick.
Wow. Yeah, me neither. That's how you know it's a low con. Like
I know, right?
It's not a big New York City Comic Con.
Very true.
Yeah.
It was like a beehive.
Comics Misexplained says, "Whoa, this is one heck of a nice looking video. Great job with the editing too. Heck yeah, Bueller. That too. Yeah, Bueller was in there. So much greatness all in one vid.
Yeah, you know what? It was awesome. I wish I would have planned out a little bit more because it would have been cool to get some more Bueller in the video.
Next time we got to hook up with Bueller and like stay attached at the hip.
Very true. And I want to get some content made with him.
Yes.
Right.
Likewise. Guys, too fun. Comics with Bueller, by the way.
Yeah, check him out. Link in the description.
We had a comment from Cat Ren Figures.
Cameron, she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She's pumping out awesome reviews on the regular.
That's the most important part. On the regular.
Yeah, I respect the hustle. I respect the consistency. It's one thing to just get your new pulls and show them off in the given week. I like to see that. But when someone's actually taking the time to read their comic and to talk about it on the mic, that's something worth my time.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna watch it. I want to know what she has to say, and it's awesome that she's providing some content to the community.
And on our videos too, because you watched our Venom breakdown video that we did. Or we're
That's
still working. We're
right.
still working our way through Lethal Protector.
Correct.
It's a big series. We're taking it slow.
What did she say?
She says, "Thank you." That panel of Venom patting that woman on the head and telling her she's safe is hilarious. It was. I didn't see that coming. I
was
wasn't
so
prepared
good.
for how silly Venom can be. It makes sense, considering that symbiote was attached to Spider-Man for so long.
True.
Probably absorbed some Peter Parker humor.
It was a great way to start out the issue.
Yes.
He just straight up murders someone.
You know what you're getting into. It says Lethal Protector on the front,
Yeah.
and yeah, he killed the guy right at the beginning. So
Yeah, in a very really grotesque way.
I haven't seen the movie yet. I don't know if that happened in the movie, but
I know,
I'd be
I'm so
kinda,
worried, man.
be
People
kinda
really did
surprised.
not like that movie.
I've heard mixed things. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it, and then I've heard some people say, "Screw the critics, the movie was awesome."
All right. Well, I am. I think maybe a discussion within our Venom Lethal Protector series has to happen about the movie. So we got to go and see this movie ASAP.
We should be doing that. We should make time. Oh, we should be doing that. Let's do that. Let's do that when I come up here.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna
off.
do that. So stay tuned.
A Comic Tom video without Comic Tom.
Ooh,
This was from Christian Ramirez on Russ and I when we broke down Batman Damned.
that's right.
You gentlemen have taken a risk, and like Damned, it has paid off. I think it paid off. That was a fun breakdown video.
You know what? I agree.
You were right here, too. You weren't on camera, but you were in the room.
I was. It was a unique situation because Russ came home and he's freaking out.
The night before. Yeah, it was
He's
the Tuesday
like-
before.
He's handing it to Ryan. He's handing it to me. Tom, oh my gosh, there's all. And he's just,
Stop what you're doing and read this book.
We need to do a review about this now. And I'm like,
Good call, Russ.
oh, yeah, for real. You guys killed it.
That video's blown up. It's still...
You guys did a great job because you guys just hunkered down and read the book immediately on that Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So we can have that video out on Thursday. So we have to give a shout out to Russ for being the awesome comic book dealer he is, who hooked us up with multiple copies of this book that was already spiking that day.
Yeah.
That had us that book that night so we can make a video on it. Came to the house after a long day of work to make the video.
Yep.
And then shout out to you for just learning everything about the book and then being confident on the mic to just actually talk about it. And then shout out to Slav, who got the footage and pieced together the edit and got it out as quickly as possible. The team is strong because the comic book community is motivating us, and we appreciate them.
It's all symbiotic. It all feeds off of each other.
That's right.
I keep doing this, but it's a good motion.
And what else we got?
Got one from Fernando Marino off of the Doctor Strange video that you and I did as part of the Infinity Gauntlet coverage.
Heck yeah. That was a
Ongoing for the rest of our days.
very fun issue.
Can you please send Tom to Marvel Studios and pitch this great introduction to Silver Surfer? See you here in NYC.
Heck yeah. That's really funny.
That was a really cool discussion you and I had about how Silver Surfer could possibly be introduced into the MCU now that he is owned. 20th Century Fox is now owned by Marvel and Disney and all that, so
Right.
it's a matter of time before Silver Surfer shows up.
See, we script this podcast about the issues. We go through and plan out who's going to say what needs to be said. And we chatted out a very minimal overview so we can have a lot of stuff be authentic on the mic.
Right.
But that conversation prior to that turned into me talking about how much I want to see Silver Surfer on the screen.
That was entirely organic.
And
It's
you're
beautiful.
like, you convinced me. You're like, you should just include that in the video. Like, let's actually just pause this, restart, and incorporate that at the end. And I did. And the community really enjoyed that bit.
That was probably my favorite part of that whole video.
I think so too. I think
Yeah.
the community liked that. It's what, honestly, was what made the thumbnail too.
Yep,
There's
true.
the Silver Surfer movie thumbnail that I made. A little bit of clickbait,
A little bit.
but a little bit clickbait goes a long way.
Exactly.
That's right.
It's a life lesson for you. We're handing down life lessons here.
I appreciate the comment. Thank you.
Enrique Delgado says, bro, we need a tour of Russ comic book store. I bet it would be a great video.
We've been talking about doing it.
I think about that every time I set foot in there. Like, I should be recording while I'm in here, but I don't. My phone sucks.
There is a show called Comic Book Palace on YouTube, and it's legit a reality show of the day in a comic book shop. And you have the owner and the customers, and it's as independent as it gets. Like, legit, someone is just holding a camera and just
know about this.
getting shots. I found it a couple months ago. Yeah. Someone in our live feed had mentioned if I watched it. It's a great show. I will also link that in the description. Shout out to Comic Book Palace. I'm pretty sure that's the name. If not, I'm going to make sure the description, it's there correctly. Yeah. But they post a video, and it's like an hour long. Like, that's a legit hour long of just a day at a shop. Now, Russ, on the other hand, has a really, like, I mean, it's Russ. So I imagine getting him on the mic for, like, kind of, even if it's not even for a full day, like, we just get some good shots and show off the place, have him show his wall off, his comics, some of the customers that are there. Because he's at a shop in Mill Creek, Washington, and his customers watch the show.
They do.
So, and we're getting new customers at the shop because of the show. So I'm sure that they would like to be on camera too.
It's the first place I was recognized. And only place, if I'm being honest at this moment, but that's okay. It's got to start somewhere. It's a cool shop, and I really want to do content in there.
I went to the shop, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, and there was these two little kids that came in. One was 8, and one couldn't have been more than 6.
Yeah.
And this kid who's 8 comes in, and as walking by, he goes, "Hi, Comic Tom." And they just walk right past me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What's up, little guy?" And then his younger brother goes, "I watch your videos before I go to bed at night." And I'm like, "Oh, geez, man. Thank you. You want my new business card? I just got them. I just got them. It has a really cool print on it." And they're like, "Yeah." So I gave them some cards. I'm like, "All right."
Awesome.
Yeah,
I
it was
did not
cool.
hear that story.
Yeah, so it was cute. But Russ was there, and he was cracking up. He's like, "See, man, you got
Change
fans
your name
everywhere."
to Little Kid Lover. People know where your priorities lie. Right?
That's right. That's correct.
That's what's
The
important.
Office references have to make it in every show.
Fire.
That's what you bring to the table, brother. You bring that fire from this cheese pita. All right, what do we got?
This was a comment from our first live video that we did last week from John's Comics with Kids.
Okay.
Well done, gentlemen. Fun night. Now with Bueller on Friday night and you guys on Sundays, my weekend has great bookends.
Yes. There's so many good comic book creators making content right now. And it's awesome.
John himself actually just started doing a live stream on Saturdays too. So now between Bueller on Friday, John on Saturday, and us on Sunday,
You're covered.
you got comics.
You know,
all
I'm
weekend.
gonna have to put his YouTube channel in the description below
It's
too.
gonna be a long description box.
You're gonna make me do all this extra work for you guys, but you know what? That's what it's about because it's a community.
This is all about making Tom do extra work.
That's right, especially while I'm sick.
Yes. We
But
love you.
I'm gonna do the hustle.
Do it.
All right, I know we got time for one more, Ryan. Let's make it through.
John Reynolds. This was a comment on our most recent video we did about the art breakdowns, you, me, and Aaron.
Heck yeah, for the mystery mail call, Geek Street 101. Link in the description to sign up.
Very, very smooth plug there. John Reynolds. In all seriousness, that is an extremely tough choice y'all have to make on those art pieces. I'm always a fan of Venom, but the diversity and details in the art you have been sent is great.
Yes.
It was. That was a really cool video to do.
We had so many people submit since that video.
The next one's going to be even crazier.
It's going to be good, but we're going to do that video every month now.
That's a good idea.
We're going to highlight everybody. It's okay. But we do appreciate the community. Thank you for leaving your comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Apologize. I am so sick, but it's not going to stop me.
Disgustingly sick.
Yeah. I'm so sorry if I get you sick, Ryan.
It's okay.
But I do appreciate the community. Thank you so much. And as always,
Geek responsibly.
enough
said. Thanks so much for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, you can go to geekstreet101.com, get one of our Geek Responsibly shirts. Pretty dope. Rep the merch, get in the video.